How's it going, guys? Rybread's back today, and if you remember in the last video, we managed to piss off Evander Kane enough for him to demand a trade, and our locker room chemistry isn't looking too good, but we did have a decent offseason. If you guys remember, we signed Jack Roslovic. He was a restricted free agent. We had to give up our second round pick, but I think for a second line right winger who's 87 overall, I definitely think it's worth it. He's 22 years of age, low top six potential. I mean, I definitely would take that for a second round pick this year. Evander Kane's down to an 80, but if you look at his morale, I was checking it out. It's actually got a little green up arrow, so that means he's on the way up. So maybe if he does well and we do well as a team, and I gear some of the team meetings towards his personality type, he'll go back up to an 86, and we'll have a fully functioning team. And if you replace Kane's overall from 80 to an 86, this team is stacked. I mean, we got Nylander down here. He's finally back up, and he's ready to go. He's 82 overall. I mean, he's 21, so he's still pretty young. So that's nice to see. Baptiste is growing. He'll be a good bottom six forward for us. I mean, our third line is pretty good, and I'm really happy with our fourth line and our first line. So I'm just upset with Kane and how he's been pissed off. But I guess, if you look at his morale, all these team meetings and individual performance and stuff like that, they're all down because I've been trying to tailor it more towards the rest of the team, because I was checking out everyone else's. Okposo's ecstatic. Eichel's kind of neutral because he's got the same personality type as Kane. So I've got to gear it more towards Jack Eichel too, because I want him to grow. I don't want him to be stuck in a 90. I want him to be up in the 93, 94, maybe 95 range. He's still going to be a great player, but I don't want to piss him off. Reinhardt's also got the ecstatic face. Everyone on our team is pretty much happy except for Kane and Eichel. This is what our defense is going to look like going into the season. We got Risto and Fowler, Kulikov and Bean, who's been growing really quite well. And his skating category, I believe I've said this multiple times, is unreal. So hopefully that translates well for us. I mean, his defensive category is amazing for an offensive defenseman. His puck control and passing are okay. I'd like his offensive awareness to grow a little bit, but he's still 21. He's got lots of room to grow. Jake McCabe down here, he's going to be a true top six defenseman. It doesn't seem like he's going to grow too much higher. He's 25 with that high top six potential. And then Cal Foote, if you guys remember, he was our first ever draft pick in this GM mode. He's 20 years of age, 82 overall, 6'4". His skating category is also pretty good. He's got a wicked shot. Defensive category is pretty good too. So offensive awareness up at 88. I'd like to see his puck skills, like his passing, go up a little bit. That way he'd be a better point producer. But I think our defensive core is fine. And then goaltending, we still have Matt Murray, who hasn't really grown a whole lot for us, so that's kind of disappointing to see. And then we just signed Chad Johnson back to the Buffalo Sabres as a backup. I believe I gave him 1 year. Yeah, not too much money. I think I'm going to keep Okposo all the way through the season, and then after the season, because I know it's been weighing on my mind that you guys said to trade him away, but I like him. I mean, I want to keep him. He's got 4 years left at $6 million, so nobody's going to want to take on his contract. Same thing with Evander Kane. I tried to get rid of him, but nobody wanted to take on that contract, so maybe with 2 years left, we'll be able to get rid of him. So I went ahead and turned off injuries so that we could simulate through the preseason. And if there's a player meeting or a team meeting, I want to know about it. So I'm going to probably turn that on, that notification, because I don't want to miss player meetings throughout the season, especially when I could improve Kane's morale. If he wants to meet, and we'll go forwards for a month. If he wants to meet, I can talk to him and maybe tailor it towards his morale type a little bit more. That way, him and Jack Eichel can be happier, and the rest of the team, the locker room chemistry will go up, because our locker room chemistry at 61 right now, we're going to have a pretty poor simulation if that's the case, if it stays at 61. I mean, we're 1-3 in the preseason so far, so that's not what you want to see. There we go. We beat Detroit, but I think they're a worse team. But yeah, just overall looking at the season, it's going to be trying to keep our players happy, because we have conflicting personality types on this team. Let's see, is there any player meetings? I'm going to go turn on injuries right now. You guys can take a look at the league settings too. I haven't changed anything. Turn on injuries, and then There's meeting notifications are on, as you guys can see there. So I'll be notified if somebody wants to meet with me and I haven't met with them yet. We'll go ahead and simulate up to game number 1 of the regular season. We'll probably get a good chunk of the season done, if not the entire season done here in this video. Let's see, player morale. Let's go. Come on. I want to get it right. Motivating. I believe they're motivating, guys. They like to be motivated. All right, so they don't like to be motivated. So I just kind of wasted that one. But Roslovic, Murray, Bean, and Foot. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Morale has been really pissing me off lately. I've never really had this much trouble with morale or Evander Kane or anybody like that. So locker room chemistry up to 69, so we gained 8 percentage points there during the regular season. We'll go ahead and simulate the first month here. Hopefully it looks a little bit better than we did in the preseason. But there you see Kane has gained morale because of ice time, so he's happy about that. And Nicolas Baptiste fractured his jaw, so he's going to be out for just a bit over a week, but it's okay because we've got pretty good players down in the minors. As you can see, we got 380 overalls that could come up and fill in right away. So we'll go ahead and call up William Carrier. And then we'll just go ahead and edit the lines and just hit best lines because that's what I did before. And look at that, guys. Kane's morale is already back up to an 81. So that's nice to see. Just a little bit readjusting of the lines. And there we go. We'll give Nylander some third line ice time since that's where Baptiste was originally playing. I don't think I had anything changed on the power play. Maybe get Bonino off of there in favor of Evander Kane. So William Carrier wants to talk. I'm definitely going to be focusing on morale now because I've seen how big of an issue it can be. Nope. Oh, there we go. 5-0 win against a divisional opponent. I like to see that. Locker room chemistry is going up. Let's see here. Carrier is probably just thank you for the call up to the NHL. He's ecstatic. Yep. We'll go demanding. It had no impact on him, so that's fine. I'd rather have no impact than a negative impact anyway. We'll go ahead, keep simulating here through the rest of the month, see if Evander Kane's morale goes back to normal, and if he doesn't, why are our locker room chemistry going down? And then now we've gained locker room chemistry. There's a shootout win. That's what I like to see. Just keep racking up the W's. Obviously a winning team is a happy team. We'll go ahead and keep simulating. It said he won't be back until the 28th. A 4-1 win. There we go. So this team is clicking right now. So I don't really want to change it up too much by putting Baptiste back in there. Obviously, I kind of want to put him back in there because I don't think Carrier is quite NHL ready. 2-1 shootout loss. Okay, that's another point. Get these points earlier on in the season so you can control your own destiny. A 4-0 loss to Toronto. They're the bane of my existence. 3-1 loss to Philadelphia. 3-1 loss to the Capitals. And a 4-3 OT loss to the Penguins. Player morale. Who wants to meet with me? Evander Kane. Believe me, I tried to make it work, but I'd like to be traded. If I do calming. Okay, Baptiste. And then calming. Yes. So, okay, guys. So calming is the one that I need to do more because now Jack Eichel is happy, and I think that'll boost his morale. Or his overall. Kane's doing well. He's apparently playing well this season. He's gone up because of recent individual performance. But I need to stop the sim, get Baptiste back in there, and send Carrier down. So I might have really screwed this up, guys. Screwed up this GM mode by pissing off Kane and I don't know, just the way I handled the team. I think it's a good roster. I feel like it's a good roster, but I don't think that that morale would be this important. This is twice now Evander Kane's asked for a trade, so I still don't want to trade him away because I know he can be a good player. Because I know if he keeps playing well, because his morale is on the upswing, like I showed you guys there. The last 3 have been up, so hopefully he won't get set on being traded. and we'll be able to go ahead and keep him on the roster, and then have just a stacked core there as far as forwards are concerned. All right. Wearing the C is a big responsibility. Didn't have any impact. Doesn't matter. He's in the AHL. We'll go ahead and here and keep the simulation going. So we're 3-3-3. We're currently not in the playoffs. Not how I expected the first month to go anyway. Hopefully we can pick up this game against Florida. It's a big game. It's a divisional game. Come on, guys. 4-1 win. Yes, there we go. That's what I like to see. We'll go ahead and go another month before we go ahead and check anything out. Simulate up to the first there. We played the Flyers a lot. I think this is our third or fourth game against them early on. They're 4-5, and this time we beat them 5-2. Tampa's 8-4. We lose to them 6-1. Big game against Pittsburgh here. A good team. Can we take a point out of it? A shootout loss. There we go. I got to keep my eye on the morale at the top too. Arizona 7-7. 7-3 loss. God, what's going on with this team right now? 5-2 loss, 4-2 win against a divisional opponent. Finally, can we beat the Canadiens? And we lose 3-1. So this team is currently just awful. I don't know what it is. I don't know what is going on, but this team cannot seem to win a single game. We're 6-8-4. Is it morale that's affecting it that much? I don't think morale would affect it that much. Eichel's getting happier, 4-3 loss, but we're losing locker room chemistry. A 3-2 OT loss. Oh my God, guys. We're going to be one of the worst teams in the NHL at this rate. God. What happened to this team? Like, nobody's putting the puck in the net. We're not even close to point per game. So Ryan O'Reilly's up there at 13 points, and Jack Roslovic's up there at 13 points. So he's also tied for the lead on our team. Okposo. Nylander's up there with 8 points. Wow. So he's doing really well so far. Evander Kane's got 8 points in 20 games. I got to go check out the league standings. Are we not putting pucks in the net? Are we not keeping it out of the net? Do I have to, maybe improve our bottom 6 by sending Nylander back down and calling up a grinder? 2.45 goals per game. No, that's what it is. We can't score, and yeah, we're almost up at 3 goals against per game. God, the Leafs. Unbelievable. 14-3-2. That's what I wanted us to be at. Damn it. All right, let's see here. Are our players going up in morale? Are they at least being happy? Kane has lost morale because of recent individual performance, so that's just exactly what I wanted to see. We'll go ahead and put Larson up there on the second line, see if that'll do anything for us. Nylander's doing well on the third line. I'm going to keep him there. Baptiste, he's doing okay, I guess. Zemgus Girgensons went up a little bit, so I don't know what it is about this team, but right now we can't seem to win. I want to say it's morale, though, and I don't know how to improve the morale. I don't know if that would be to trade away Kane would make this team any better. This might be a shorter video because I might cut it in half, go only halfway through the season and ask your guys' opinion because this is a terrible start for us. Against the Rangers, a 4-1 win. Finally, it just feels so good to see a win again. A 3-2 win versus the Florida Panthers. There we go. Versus the Rangers. We got a point out of it though. A shootout loss. Colorado, come on. They're 7-12-13, and we get a point out of it, though. OT loss, but, God, we almost have more OT losses than we do wins or regular losses. Okay, did we beat the New Jersey Devils? We did. Yes, a 3-2 win versus the Devils. So, lots of points. We're on a point streak here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game point streak right now. So that's exactly what I needed out of us. So, let's see here. Locker room chemistry is going up. We're right in the hunt too. We crawled back up to 6th. We're 1 point out of a playoff spot and 3 points out of the first wild card. And we're still hanging in there. We're only 6 points behind Ottawa for that final divisional spot. We are 25 games through though. So obviously not what you want to see. We got a big break coming up, so we'll simulate this game against the Islanders. Hopefully we can get to 10 wins. Yes, there we go. 5-3 win. So moving Kane down to that third line has apparently, I guess, done something for us really well. I don't know what it was. I just decided to move Larson up to that second line, and all of a sudden, his team started to go on a point streak. Kane. Oh, he's back up to neutral. He's back up to neutral, guys. So hopefully his morale will go back, or his overall will go back up, because his morale is now neutral. Game morale because of recent individual performance. Yeah, he's a true 86 overall, playing on the third line. Larson's not doing too bad. Jack Roslovic's got 16 points. Eichel has 17. Yeah, 16, 14. So I think this team is going to start winning some games. Our locker room chemistry is on the way back up. So hopefully we can get through this rough patch, face some adversity at the beginning of the season, and then go ahead and be able to put it all behind us and make the playoffs, because, you got to face some adversity. Yeah, that's what makes a tough team. Versus Calgary, a 3-1 loss. Okay, it's all right. Come on, can we beat Columbus? 4-1 win. Yes, we got a little break here. The Sabres have gained locker room chemistry too. Eichel's lost morale because of ice time. Wait, what? Wait. Wait. Time out. He lost morale because of ice time? I'm pretty sure he's on the first line everything. And we just lost back-to-back games against the Western Conference. Son of a... I don't know what to do right now. I don't want to trade away Kane, and I can't trade away Kane because nobody wants him. But Jack Eichel just lost morale because of ice time. He's up to a 91 now, though, so it's because he's happy. He's gained morale because of... What? 2 days... Oh, my God. Fuck the morale system in this game. It makes no sense. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Kane, Nylander, and O'Reilly. I wonder how our power play unit is looking. All right, I'm going to go check out the stats for us. Actually, I'll simulate up to 11 more games so I can get us halfway through the season and then see how we're doing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll go ahead and simulate up to this. Hopefully, I want us to get up to at least 15 wins. There's a 5-0 shutout win against the Vancouver Canucks. More locker room chemistry going up. We'll go ahead and scout forwards. There's like no prospects, I feel like. We'll go in Liga for 3 weeks because there's only 11 forwards, so we should be able to scout them pretty good. Versus Ottawa, a divisional opponent, someone we're chasing. 5-1 win, that's awesome. Versus Colorado, come on, they're a bad team. You got to beat them. A 4-3 win, a 3-1 win against the Devils. Oh, boys. This team, all of a sudden, locker room chemistry is going back up. It's playing the way it should be. Come on, a tough Toronto team. Can we beat them? A 4-2 win. There we go. Detroit, a 3-1 win now. Oh, my God. This guy, boys, we're on a streak here. A 2-0 loss. Okay, that's fine. I guess we're coming back down to earth. But against Dallas, okay, we got a point out of it. A shootout loss. Can we get to 20 wins here? Win these next 3 games. Come on, a 4-2 loss. Okay, come on, win these next 2. These back-to-back games. Come on. Versus Carolina, we lose in a shootout. That's a point. Come on, can we get 2 points against Columbus? And the simulation is making me wait for it. Oh my God, scouting assignment. It's really gonna make me wait for it now. There's more forwards. Okay, Columbus, a 3-2 OT win. Yes, 18, 14, and 9. And look at that, we're in a wild card position now. And locker room chemistry is up to 71%. It's on the way down for some reason, but I wonder if Kane is still disgruntled or if he's doing better. Evander Kane is still at 81 overall. I don't know, because of recent individual performance. So he's not performing up to his standards. I don't want to change the lines though. I want to keep him down there. I don't know if it's going to make too much of a difference if he's upset to our locker room chemistry, but let's see. A Nylander, okay. I'm just looking at who some people are happy with. Baptiste was upset about something. His ice time. Okay, so I got to flip him and Nylander. Nylander, I think, he's been putting points on the board for us. So, I'm happy about that. I'll keep him on the power play, but then I can put Baptiste there on that third line. Is Jack Roslovic on the Power play. Roslow's not on the power play. Okay, I got to take Nylander off the power play then and go ahead and put Roslovic on there for us. Because, I mean, look, he's an 87 overall. You got to have your best players. I wonder if our power play unit was doing just fine, though. I'm going to go ahead and check out the stats now. There we go. We're only 3 points out of second place in the division, so it's pretty jam-packed now. Let's see, 41 games. We don't have a 30-point getter yet, but this team is now starting to take off. Nylander's got 22 points, so I guess putting him on that power play is really good for him. The reason is his passing's up at a 94, and his offensive awareness is also at a 94. So having him on the power play is really good for us. Evander Kane's got 21 points, so, I mean, he's not playing poorly, but his morale is still down there in the gutter. We'll go ahead here, check out the team statistics. How are we doing now? Goals for per game. Okay, we went up, but we really declined or decreased our goals against per game. It was almost at 3 goals against per game, and now we brought it back down to under 2.5, and we're at 2.6 goals for per game. So if Kane was just playing at an 86 level, we would be we'd be doing so much better. But I don't know, like, do I have to trade him away? Because nobody wanted his contract in the offseason. I couldn't get that. Gergensons is a present. How is he doing this season? Of course, I can't see. We'll go ahead and go down here. He's still disgruntled, but his morale is on the way up, I guess. So, yeah, in a matter of a couple days, it went up and down. So, if I'm mismanaging Kane and if this team would be better just trading him away, go ahead and let me know in the comment section, because apparently locker room chemistry means a lot more than I give it credit for. But yeah, so apparently this team is just finding its stride. You know, we had a really good run here. December was a really good month for us. We'll go ahead and simulate up here to the All-Star break now. Hopefully, God, I just want Kane's morale to go back up. Versus Montreal. Come on, we're chasing them. No offers in a while. What if I put Evander Kane on the... Oh, he is on the trade block. He is on the trade block. God. Wants. Goalie, No, I want a top forward is what I want. No, I don't want a backup goalie potential. We'll go forwards. We'll go second line forward. I guess this doesn't matter. I just want a second line forward. We'll see who the computer decides to throw our way. Because I'd like to trade... If I could trade Kane away for someone who's exactly the same as him, I'll take any kind of pick, honestly. First, second, or third, or a current first, second, or third. You know, I always want picks. I've never really tried out the trade block too much. Never really found it too useful. But if the computer's going to give us something good for Kane, then I will definitely take that. His trade value is decent, but I can't get anyone to take his contract, so nobody really wants him. I wonder if I remove him, if he'll be happier. I'm going to keep him on there, closer to the trade deadline. I might take him off. We got a point. So we only dropped a point there. 2 points. Ooh, wait, Daniel Sedin for Evander Kane in a third. Oh my God. So this would get rid of Kane. This would bring in Daniel Sedin, who's probably going to retire at the end of the season. He's an 86 overall, so we'd have an 86. I might just want to do this because Evander Kane, I know his overall is going to go back up to an 86, but I'm sure there's going to be somebody in free agency that I could sign, you know, if, you know what? I know this trade is here. You guys let me know your thoughts on this trade. I'm definitely going to stop at the halfway point of the season now. There's just way too much going on for me to just not, you know, pause the video or keep recording through. Maybe Joe Pavelski. Wait, he's on the trade block. Yeah, he's an 88 overall. How many years left? 2 years left. So, okay. That's not going to go through. All right, yep. So we know that Daniel Sedin in the third round for Evander Kane is what they would want to do. Yeah, Yeah, I'll definitely stop here a little bit halfway through. 3-2 win, there we go. Chemistry keeps going up. A 5-2 win versus the Oilers. We're up above 20 wins this season now before we get to 15. 8-2 win against the Coyotes. Oh my God. 22 wins now. Come on, can we beat the Kings? A 2-1 overtime win. Oh my God, I can't speak. I'm so excited. Finally, we're back on the winning streak. A 2-1 win against the Wild. Come on, can we beat Tampa Bay? I know they're good, but they're a division. 3-1 loss. But boys, we went on a little bit of a run there. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-game winning streak. We had an OT loss. You know, point streaks. That's all I can say. We need these point streaks. And look at that. We're now only 7 points behind the Maple Leafs for the best team in our division. We're only 2 points behind the Canadiens, too, for second place in the division as well. Let's go ahead and check out if Kane is doing better. Like, is he up to an 82? No, he's still an 81, but Larson's up to an 85. He's, you know, it's neutral, though. I feel like he shouldn't want to be traded if it's neutral. I just want it to go back up there. Come on. All right, Roslovic's up to an 88 now, too. Oh, goodness. I'm getting so excited, I'm hurting my throat. Has anybody grown? Is it morale that's keeping them from growing? Or, because I haven't checked, I haven't checked progress reports in forever. We'll go ahead and check the progress report now, though. Anybody in the NHL growing? Nylander and Roslovic both went up by 2, so Nylander grew offensive awareness, is up to a 94 now. And his agility went up, so that's nice to see. And then Roslow, 1 for acceleration and 1 for face-offs. I don't know why his face-offs are going up. I've got him at right wing. If there were categories I wanted to go up, those wouldn't be the 2 I asked for. All right, so William Langfield, one of our draft picks. I believe we just drafted him this year. He's growing a decent amount. Okay, Sagan. These 2 guys, these are our first-round picks. These guys are growing. I don't even know who this guy... I think the computer took this guy, actually. Arthur McNeely is up to an 80 overall, so he might be able to be in the NHL next season. We might be able to get rid of Bonino, put Gergensons there on that 3rd line, and then maybe Arthur McNeely on that 4th line, maybe. Otto Makinen was growing earlier on, but I think he's slowing down quite a bit. Nobody else seems to be growing. I want, where is it? Flood. There you are. Flood is not growing. So we'll go ahead and see if, if maybe he grows in the off season, or I think he was happy with his ice time, though. Let's go check out. Yeah, it's up to 82% down here. The overall team morale is amazing. We'll go ahead and check out his morale. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Where they're definitely going to be winning games down here when, maybe Gooley's even ready next year to come up too. We could move Cal Foote up to the 2nd pairing and trade away Kulikov now too. Okay, so Bill Flood is starting down here. That's what it looks like anyway, and he's quite happy. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll go ahead and simulate just a little bit more. Check it. Well, first I just want to check out the record. Wow, look at them. They're first in the division down here. So definitely a good AHL squad. Let's see, the Panthers. They're tied with us. This is a big game. And if Tampa wins, we could drop out of to the 2nd divisional spot, or the 2nd wildcard spot. Come on, these next 2 games are huge, both against divisional opponents. Come on. David Backes for our next year's 2nd round pick. I don't really need David Backes though. Like, can I look at him? Okay, there we go. He's an 85 overall power forward. I mean, 1 year left at $6 million, but I'm not really willing to give. Is that next year's 2nd? Because I think I gave away this year's 2nd to Winnipeg. Draft picks. Yeah, we don't have a 2nd this year. They want next year's 2nd. No, I'm not willing to do that trade. But I think that Sedin trade. 3-1 loss to the Panthers. Damn it. Come on, versus Boston, we got to win this one. A 4-3 shootout win. Hey, Kane's morale went up. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that. It flashed across the top quickly, but his morale went up. And it told me it went up too, so maybe he's no longer disgruntled. Wait, I gotta go check before I ask you guys if I should do the Daniel Sedin trade. Oh, he's up to an 83 now. He's up to an 83. We almost got him back to his regular form. See, guys, this is why I wanted to hang on to Kane. Not only because nobody would take him, but I thought I could have gotten him back to where he should have been. We'll go back to trade players because the San Jose Sharks have Daniel Sedin. I don't know if how many years he's got left on his contract. If he's got more than 1 year, I don't know if I want him. But Daniel Sedin, let's see here. He's 39, so he's obviously retiring. And it's only 1 year. So we could get Sedin in another third for Evander Kane. But Evander Kane's trade value is going up now. So we'll see if teams want to trade for him. And, you know, we're hovering right around here. Like, ooh, besides Toronto. I mean, Toronto's not even running away with the division. But, you know, these middle three teams, we're going to be changing spots pretty quickly. Or pretty frequently, I want to think. But definitely we're going to be a buyer at the trade deadline. I can already tell you that right now because this is the trade deadline. So we're getting close. We'll go ahead and simulate up to this game against Boston. And then that might be where I end the video so we can talk about trades and potentially a 4-1 win. There we go. And then potentially see if, do we want Daniel Sedin for 1 year? Even though now we can see Kane's morale going back up and now he's an 83. And all of a sudden the team's playing quite well. 2-1 loss just as I say that. So yeah, they offered the same trade again. We'd also have Kane's salary off the books, so we could maybe go sign one of those splash players that I was trying to sign this past offseason, but I just couldn't do it. I went ahead and signed Roslow instead. But yeah, here's that same trade. Is that next year's third? Ooh, that is next year's third. Maybe we could get this year's third out of them. You guys let me know your thoughts on this trade. This is definitely something I'm currently debating, and that's why I want to cut this video a little bit shorter than I might have. Let's see. We'll go ahead and decline it for now. We know that's a trade they're going to want to make. Come on, can we beat Winnipeg? Come on. And Dallas, 2 Western Conference. Damn it, we lost to Winnipeg 5-3, but can we beat Dallas? 6-3 loss. All of a sudden, boys, we're not quite as hot. I don't want to get to 20 losses just yet. 3-game losing streak. We had a week off, though. Come on, we beat St. Louis. How good? Oh, they're freaking good. Yeah, we got a point out of it, though. A 5-4 shootout loss, and can we beat Nashville? They're also freaking good. All right, there's the trade again. So, obviously, we know this is going to go through if we offer it up. This year's third, though, I like that, though. I'd rather see this year's third than next year's third. But there it is. Just going to show it to you guys again. Decline trade. Can we beat Nashville? A 6-2 win versus a great team in the Nashville Predators. Come on, can we beat Vancouver? A 3-1 loss. Come on, beat San Jose. We got shut out. We got freaking shut out. Come on. Now all of a sudden I don't know what to do at the trade deadline. Do we buy? Because we're 27, 21, and 11. So I don't think that's going to get it done. But, oh my God, there's only 9 defensemen. Yeah, look at Boston, I think, passed us now, 2. Where are we? Oh, we're down in 6th. But good news is it looks like we in the Atlantic are going to get both wild card positions. Oh, God, come on. I keep going back to edit lines because I want to see Kane's morale. It's up to an 83 now. It hasn't changed much, but it's slowly going up throughout the season. Maybe there's a team meeting to be held. I wish it would stop me when there was a team meeting to be held. All right, so we're about 60 games through the season. Yeah, we want to simulate up to this game against Boston. Come on, yes, we beat Boston. That's huge. Now, the Islanders are a good team, but we have 2 player meetings now. Let's see here. Player morale. Now we're in the wild card spot there. Jack Roslovic. Seems that the team is on a roll lately. We have to keep it up. I think he likes motivating. Yes! Believe me, I tried to make it work, but I want to be traded. He keeps demanding a trade. Yeah, I don't think it changes. I don't think I can change his morale when I God, what am I trying to say? When I do a player meeting with Kane, I can't change his morale, but like it keeps going up, which is why I'm kind of hesitant to want to trade him away. But we would also get his salary off the books, and we get a really good rental player, and Daniel Sedin could step in, play on that second line. We'll see. I don't know how many more games I want to simulate. If we lose this next game against the Islanders, that's their next game, I think I'm going to stop the video right there because I know we only have one game. We'll just go ahead and simulate this game against... he's up to an 87 because he's really happy. Sniper on that second line, 87 overall. Just 1 year at 7.32, so that would, come off the books next year. I probably wouldn't re-sign him. Didn't we have Henrik Sedin at one point? So maybe we'll just bring both Sedins into Buffalo and... Ooh, it says we're a contender now, guys. I don't know if you guys caught that down in the bottom left, but we're a contender. Yeah. They're a champion. Oh, God, they're good. Didn't we trade? Yeah, we traded with them. Do they still have some of our guys? That's not Johan Larsson. No, it doesn't look like any of our guys are still on their team. There we go. So, yeah. Nobody on our team is still there, so that trade apparently worked out well for us because we still obviously have Cam Fowler. But yeah, Daniel Sedin and this year's... can I get their second, maybe? Nah, that looks way too high. But Evander Kane's trade value probably went up because he's up to an 83 now. No, that's not going to go through. For a third round pick, Colorado. Oh no. Oh damn. And they're a good team over there in San Jose too. That probably wouldn't go through. We know this trade is on the board though. This one right here. It's an option. So let me know what you guys think about this trade. I almost want to just pull the trigger now because Kane keeps asking to be traded. And it might improve our morale because we're going to be trading for a star, I think, trading for a quality player. And maybe trading away Kane will make everyone happier. And our locker room chemistry will go up. And we'll make that playoff push that we really need to make. Because we're listed as a contender. So we're a Stanley Cup contender. But not technically a Stanley Cup champion favorite. So we're tied for that final wild card spot. This little losing streak we went on, but we're only 5 points out of second place. Damn, this is a tight division. We'll go ahead and simulate this game against the Islanders. Oh, please, don't bite me in the ass. Please. It bit me in the ass. Son of a bitch. All right. Well, I'm going to cut the video off here. You guys let me know about that trade. I know I just showed it to you guys. But I could also, if you guys also think I should look around for other players, maybe check out trade blocks and see if I can get rid of Evander Kane that way. I'll just go ahead and show you guys the progression reports. So if you guys think I should trade away one of these prospects while they still have some decent trade value, I'll go ahead and do that. Ooh, Nylander's grown 11, so he's now naturally an 82. He was naturally an 81 before, and Roslovic's growing too. So it looks like, Nylander. It's finally his time to be playing in the NHL. Are there any? Matt Murray's not growing either, so this is kind of disappointing. I don't think he's gonna grow any better. So do I need to go out and acquire a better goalie, or what? So Arthur McNeely is still growing. This Jacob Legur, this defenseman, Jake L, is growing really well, but he's an AHL top 2 defenseman, so I don't know why he's growing that well. James Porter Jr. is growing well, but all right, so that's just the progress reports. I was going to go check out the stats for you guys and see how we're doing. Do we need to bring in maybe some defensive players, maybe trade Kane away for defensive players? Because I think Larson is a good defensive player if he plays on that third line. But You know, he's playing on the second line because Kane's not quite good enough. So there's Eichel up with 47, Okposo with 43, and Reinhart with 42. O'Reilly with 39, Roslovic with 35, and Kane with 34 now. So he is. This looks like it should be a second line, but I might trade away Kane for Daniel Sedin. So then I'll just go forwards, get Risto out of there. Then Bonino, Larson, and Nylander. So Nylander on that fourth line is actually doing really, really well. Baptiste on that third line is doing well. Gergensons is all right, and then Carrier's fill-in game. So we'll go ahead and check out defensemen. Do we have any defensemen lighting it up? Risto's got 29, Cam Fowler's got 25, and then Cal Foote actually has 20 points. Yeah, wow. His slapshot power is a 99. His defensive awareness and offensive awareness are great, which is why I'm sure he's doing well. He's a minus 12, though. This bottom pairing is killing us. I mean, we're a middle-of-the-road team, though, so I wouldn't assume our plus-minus. Jeez. Look at that. Look at Roslovic up at 16. That second line is killing it. Oh my God, that's a perfect second line. Kane's actually a +2, but our worst plus-minus is actually Jack. It's our first line, guys. That's the worst of it. So maybe I put Eichel back to a playmaker instead of a sniper because we didn't have this kind of problem last year. And then we'll go ahead here and go with goalies and check this out really quickly. So Matt Murray is not playing well for us. 917 save percentage isn't bad. 261, but he's 17-20, and oh my God, Chad Johnson is killing it. 11-2-1. So guys, is it time for Matt Murray's departure in Buffalo? He's got 1 year left on his contract, and he's not looking too good. Yeah, he hasn't been growing for us, and he's a sub 500. Do I give Chad Johnson the freaking starter role? Like, honestly, like, oh, God. You guys go ahead and let me know in the comment section because I can't wrap my head around a lot. So, do we trade Kane for Sedin? And do we do something about Matt Murray? Because apparently he's not playing well at all. Let's just check out the AHL stats. Carrier's, yeah, he lights it up down there. Arthur McNeely's also lighting it up, and so is Postler. I think this is our first line right here. But, yeah. We'll go ahead and check out the entire league. How is the entire league doing as far as stats are concerned? Tarasenko is lighting it up. Same thing with John Tavares and Patrick Kane. Ryan Spooner, I guess. Good second-line center there. Brock Nelson, Getzlaf, Stamkos, Gaudreau, Crosby. Yep, this is what you expect to see. So, guys, the questions I'm asking you, do I change Jack Eichel back to a playmaker or even a two-way forward? Do I trade Kane for Sedin in the third? And do I do something about Matt Murray? Because he's not growing for us, and he hasn't been playing well. Our backup, Chad Johnson's playing much better than he is. So, guys, go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. I will leave the video here right before the trade deadline because I want to make the playoffs. I'm willing to give stuff up for a playoff for our playoff push because I think this is the kind of team that could really be deadly because we've been really good these past 2 years, and I don't know why this year we're not quite as good. I think it's the whole Kane drama that's getting us. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.